Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Soulcreek. The indulgence is over, and we're taking a little breather, seemingly, before going back into the Black Zones. I hear a neighbor listening to a movie way too loud, so hopefully, I don't think my mic will pick it up, but I guess we'll find out. We close in on the village outskirts. The hustle and bustle of the Draconi clan begins to flood my senses. So, tomorrow, how far is it to Devil's Crag? Or, we will make camp on the way and rest under the stars. There is a spot I have camped in many times. It is a good spot. Alex, Devil's Crag is not like the rhinestone dish. There will be many dangers. You must obey my instructions at all times. You understand this? I nod. Good. Then we will discover where you have come from, with small steps. We will also search the pod. Found you! From behind us, Orion's powerful voice startles us both. Loken immediately straightens up, stepping sideways so he's a little closer to me. His arms bump against mine. Couldn't leave without saying goodbye. He clasps Loken's shoulder, beaming. Loken's throat rumbles contently. Orion, it has been good to see you. Tell me how your day was. Wow, he's really giving this chatting thing his all. Orion's brow raises curiously. My day? It's good, Loken. Very good, thank you. The tiger gives me a curious look. I just shrug back, hiding a grin. How about you? Loken blinks, confused. You are asking me this question? Yes? How's your day going? The hound looks at me for support. I pet his arm comfortingly. We're doing good, thanks, Orion. Are you heading out soon? We are. It's been a good indulgence, but I have to take my boys to other clans. You are visiting the Windchill next. Always one of my favorite spots. There's a particular madam there I'm looking forward to seeing. She's got a fantastic pair of... Orion! Alex is uneasy discussing tits. What? No, I'm not. Huge tits make you uncomfortable? No, I just... Forget it. Orion, thanks for all your help. No problem, Alex. I hear you two had an eventful evening. Eventful? There will be more eventful evenings like this one. I roll my eyes, suppressing a smile. Good. One more thing, then. A gift. Orion pulls something from a pouch around his waist. He hands it to me. Within, I feel the contour of a small glass bottle. Loken's a messy hound, so he'll keep you nice and slick for him. This, though, might help with the discomfort. The oils contain herbs put together by my healers. A lot of the troops use it. My face turns scarlet. I hand the pouch to Loken, avoiding his eyes with a nervous grin. Thanks. No problem. You're a little smaller than him. You'll need it. Loken's nose twitches as he sniffs the package. When he realizes what it is, his tail starts to wag madly. Thank you, Orion. It has been good to see you. Until next time, then. He bends into an elegant forward bow, arms stretched out to his sides. I expect you both to be in one piece by the next time I bring my troop here. So long. With that, the tiger gives me one more playful wink before backing away a few steps. He turns around and marches back towards the village, tail swirling behind him. Alex. Yeah? You are liking Orion? I do. I am. I'm gonna miss him. He is good. But now, Alex, we are approaching the village. We must not speak of these things. The village will judge us. Yep. Keep the whole mating partners thing between us. I can do that. His head tilts in bafflement as we continue walking. You know, me and you, mating partners. My people called it friends with benefits. Or fuck buddies? I'm not sure. Fuck buddies? Yeah. Buddies. Buddy. Like a friend. I like this. Alex, you are my fuck buddy. You are a buddy who I will...
Loken! Alex!
Jumping, I quickly straighten myself up and try to hide my flushed face. Morning, Taki.
Hi, chaps. Good morning for a stroll. I almost felt like getting me tits out and feeling the wind on them.
Now, that'd be a sight. Taki, you are okay? The Draconi are satisfied after the indulgence.
I'd say so. Been a long morning. Gotta get these girls out of bed sooner or later, though. Can't be flicking our beans all night.
Beans. Alex, tell me what Taki means. Don't ask, Loken.
How about you, Mutt? Get any sleep, or was you too busy smashing the back out of the rat all night?
She gestures crudely at me. Both of us glare at her. No.
Don't bullshit me. I was half expecting you to be carrying the rat in your arms, still stuck together.
Why would we be stuck? Do not ask this now, Alex. Loken lowers his voice to me, loud enough for both Taki and I to hear. Alex, I believe Taki already knows that we have decided to continue mating. I exchange a pained expression with the honey badger as she cackles with laughter.
What? Do you expect subtlety from a dog with its dick out?
Taki, you will not speak of Alex and I to the other villagers.
Hey, I don't give a fresh fuck. You guys want to smash? Go smash.
Despite my snicker, Loken growls. Taki, that is enough. You will not declare this to the village?
Yeah, so you're safe with me, Mutt.
Okay. Then I will ask you a question.
Yeah?
Tell me how your day was. The honey badger stares at me with bemusement at the smiling hound, then at me.
You alright, Mutt? Your head still fixed on proper, or did the rat fuck your brains out?
I am fine.
Uh-huh. Well, my day's been fucking peachy. How about you?
Peachy. Tell me who this Peachy you have been fucking is. Taki, the indulgence has ended.
Ah, no, I'm peachy. You been hawking the sugar or something?
Loken blinks, confused. He tries to formulate an answer, then looks to me for support again. Don't worry about it, Loken. Will things just go back to normal now that the mating troop is leaving?
Yep. No time to slack. Lots of the girls here will have fresh youngins before the year's out. Till then, we make the most of the summer. Winters in Alayla can be rough.
Other clans do not have the food preservers as we do.
Nah, but they manage. Ain't our problem either. Chief gets the good shit from the auto monks. We need every advantage we can get.
I wonder how difficult things would be for the Draconi if the support from the auto monks were to stop. It's a chilling thought.
Loken, you're teaching the kids today, right? Because the silver little one you saved from the Blackstone didn't show up.
Wait, Milo's gone missing?
Ain't nobody seen him all morning.
I look at Loken with concern and see him sighing irritably. Does he normally wander off? Yes, frequently. There are wardens searching.
They're keeping a lookout, but no sign yet. I know he does this shit a lot, but the kid was right up next to the demon the other day. Fuck knows what it's done to his head.
I spoke to him yesterday. He seemed fine. The boy must be found. I will attend the class. Taki, you must send more wardens to locate him.
We ain't got any more. You taught him, right? You have any spots he likes to hang out at?
As they discuss their plans to search for Milo, I silently tune them out, thinking. I feel invested in Milo's well-being after the zone baiting incident, but I don't really know him. I have no clue where he might have gone to. And yet, something about Loken's chat with me earlier stirs in my head. It was all ambiguous nonsense, of course, but something glimmers. The allure of the Black Zones. For all of the hound's enigmatic ramblings, maybe he's onto something? I'll find him. They both stare at me, baffled. What?
Know where he is?
Well, no. Well, maybe. I don't know. Just leave it to me. Taki, this is good. Alex is a member of the Dragoni clan. He is also responsible for Milo. Loken gives me a proud nod. I roll my eyes. I might as well keep myself busy while you're teaching.
Well, if you're sure. Not like I can spare any more wardens. Just nice hearing you stepping up, Brett.
The children often play by the farms. The boy might be there.
Yeah, or check the orphanage, where all the youngins sleep. The caretaker might have seen where he last was.
All right. I'll bring him back to class. Catch you later. I nod at them confidently, then spin around and walk briskly off toward the forest, ignoring both of their suggestions.
You think he's in the woods?
Should I enhance your sense and... I think he's back where we found him the other night, at the border. Just a hunch.
Why? He was almost killed there.
He has the 4. He'll be drawn back there, back to the Black Zones.
Wow. Are all the children that stupid? I suppose that's why Dravonia makes them go to school.
He's not stupid. He just isn't scared.
Courage and stupidity do seem like a good match.
I break into a run, padding back towards the Black Zone border. Sure enough, Milo was exactly where I thought he'd be. Behind the fence, arms stretched out to his side in a perfect mirror of his own baiting pose.
Well, what do you know? How'd you figure that out?
Blackrunner stuff, I guess.
Ha, see? Told you not to doubt yourself so much.
Shaking my head, I march into view of the juvenile feline and clear my throat loudly. Milo! The youngster spots me quickly and jolts, horrified. What are you doing? He just stares, wide-eyed, desperately scouring the recesses of his little brain in search of an excuse he thinks I'll buy.
I'm meditating.
Do you even know what that means?
Yeah, I'm becoming one with nature. Look, I even shit in the woods. Check behind that tree.
Get your ass out of the Black Zone. Now. The tiger guiltily plunges his hands into his hoodie pockets and jogs towards me, vaulting over the wooden fence. Hey, Bite.
Yeah?
What do I do now?
Excuse me?
Like, do I yell at him? I don't know how to discipline kids.
Yeah, I'm not a nanny bot. Insufficient data. Just be yourself, I suppose.
I stand, waiting, arms folded. I'm trying to look like a disapproving parent despite having absolutely no paternal bond to this boy whatsoever. What were you doing?
You can't be mad.
What?
If I tell you you're not allowed to be mad, that's the rule.
That's not a rule.
It is. If I'm being honest, so you have to forgive me.
Milo.
Promise you won't tell the chief?
I'm not promising that.
Then I'm not going back. Tell him he's a little shit.
You can't just swear at children, Bite.
Tell him. Nannybot has spoken.
I shut my eyes, taking a moment to focus. Just tell me this. What were you thinking? He groans dramatically, staring up at me with defiant green eyes.
I was gonna run back to the fence as soon as I heard it.
He quickly relents under my disapproving stare.
I just wanted to see it again. It's not like I'm hurting anyone.
You could have gotten hurt. He ruefully looks away from me and mumbles, I don't know, under his breath in a barely audible groan. Come on. We're going back. To my relief, he doesn't put up a protest. He follows glumly by my side as I lead him back towards the village.
Hair.
What?
Hair. Look at his head.
I blink sideways at the boy, then shrug. So? Taki has hair.
Not like yours. Milo's hair looks human. It could be significant.
Huh. Maybe. It was something to ask Aeon or Loken. With all the weird things I'd been seeing, a head of hair hadn't crossed my mind as being significant. On the way back, I sensed the boy seething irritably and grimace. Checking in with him yesterday was one thing, but this? Logan is his teacher, not me. Then again, Milo seems pretty sharp for his age. Maybe I can connect with him? As we walk, he keeps murmuring a petulant nonsense under his breath as a sullen cry for attention. Go on, then. Say it.
I didn't say anything.
You're mumbling.
I wasn't mumbling.
You're saying words with your mouth shut. That's mumbling.
How'd you even find me?
Just had a hunch.
Are you gonna tell the chief?
You did promise not to go zone baiting again. That's gotta be worth another month of sifting through pig shit.
Ah, come on, don't be an asshole. You've never worked on the farms? All those pigs do is eat and shit. It's like a river. A river of shit.
I laugh, wondering where the hell he learned to talk like this. Tell me that again and I'll make it 2 months. I can do that. Black Runner Authority. When he shakes his head petulantly at me, I narrow my eyes. Hey, don't give me that. Forget about the chief. You lied to me. You said you wouldn't do this anymore, and here you are.
I didn't get hurt. Just wanted another look. Everyone's scared of them, but I'm not.
These things drive people crazy, and you've already been exposed to them once. You need to be way more careful.
I'm not crazy.
Right. Using yourself as demon bait just so you can get a look at one. If that isn't crazy, tell me what is. He opens his mouth to reply, but nothing comes out. My adult logic is too powerful for his tiny brain.
I'm gonna have to go back to class, aren't I?
What's wrong with class?
I don't like learning that stuff. It scares me.
I fix him with an amused frown.
What?
You're, scared of school, but not demons?
Not school, just what comes after. Nothing fits me. I don't want to farm. I don't want to smith. I don't want to be any of it. I don't want to learn that stuff. I'm scared that it's all there is to life. Farming or smithing. That's all I'm wanted for.
He pauses for a moment. I remain quiet, sympathetic, letting him speak.
That demon is the only exciting thing that's ever happened to me. I just wanted to see it again. It's not like I wasn't prepared.
I raise a brow. Oh, yeah? Prepared how? He slows down as he grasps for something in his back pocket. I frown as he hands it to me. It's his scrap metal project, the one I saw the other day. He's finished it. I gawp at it, completely shocked at what I see. A pistol crossbow? You made this?
Yeah?
This is amazing. His emerald eyes light up.
You think so?
What does it fire?
Anything. I made it for pebbles. They go in the loader there, see? You hold it here and pull the trigger.
It has a functioning trigger? How in the fuck did he make this? He holds his hands out, and I hand him the makeshift weapon back to him. He tugs the stringy elastic rope back. There's a click as it locks in place. Milo fetches a grape-sized stone from the ground, delicately loading it into a slot on top of his pistol crossbow. He points at the nearest tree, then fires without bothering to aim. Whoa! It's incredibly punchy. The bark is shattered, leaving a small crater in the tree trunk the size of my fist. Dust is dispersed by the impact. Just to be clear, you made that thing by yourself? Nobody taught you how or anything?
Nah, I had an idea for it in my head. That's all.
He taps his forehead with a modest shrug. I stare down at Milo, then his crossbow, then the pulverized tree trunk. I doubt even Loken could have produced something like this. He has good wit. He has good vigor. He has staggeringly good craft. I can only assume he has guile too, considering his habit of sneaking out of school. I think back to what Loken said. It is not your right to deny him this path. You will give him the opportunity and he will decide. Damn it. Someone has to train him. It'd be cruel not to. I mean, any Black Runner could do it. Although, I'm the one that discovered him. Fuck. I'm really considering this. Day by day, I'm feeling drawn ever more into the contours of this new life. Torn between this role as Black Runner and my search for identity. I sigh. I should at least tell him. Poor kid seems pretty down about life. He deserves some hope. Have you ever heard of the Four? I gesture him to walk alongside me. He does so, frowning.
The Four what?
No, the Four. The Four.
Yeah, but the Four what? Fingers? Toes?
No, just the Four. The Black Runner's Code of Conduct.
Code of what?
Am I really that bad at explaining things? Do you know much about Black Runners?
I know you're one, and Logan too. He teaches us stuff about the Zephyr, sometimes. Like what technology they used. Mostly he talks about Alayla. How to move around it, what places are safe, and what food is good to eat.
Have you ever wondered what Black Runners actually do?
They go into the Black Zones and get salvaged, don't they?
That's part of it, yeah. But you need a certain kind of mind to do it. I think you have that mind. Like this. I tuck my amulet out between my fingers, wiggling it. Nobody told you it was a bullet. You just knew.
Oh yeah, I sometimes just know stuff other people don't. I thought I was just weird.
Nope. It's called wit. All Black Runners can do it. It's a connection to the Zephyr caused by memories that you've inherited. He stares forward as we walk, then the revelation slowly washing over him. I detect the hint of a smile at the side of his face.
So, if I've got this wit thing, I could be a Black Runner too?
Well, if someone trains you... Look, Milo, I have no idea what I'm really...
I'm in. Whatever you're gonna say, I'm in. Let's do it.
Hold up, I'm just saying...
You could train me.
What? No, I never said... He whines petulantly, jumping in front of me to block my path.
Ah, come on. I'd be the best acolyte ever. I wouldn't cause any trouble. And if anyone messes with you, I'd throw spiders at their face.
At least he's keen. Slow down. I'm still an acolyte myself.
Ah, when then? Come on, I've never wanted anything before. This feels right.
There are some things Logan and I have to handle first.
I promise I'll never zone bait again.
You shouldn't be zone baiting anyway.
Oh, how about this? I'll only stop zone baiting if you agree to train me.
I narrow my eyes. Oh, you want to play that game?
Fuck yeah. If I see a demon, I'll give it a cuddle and turn my brain to mush. You can't stop me.
He grins smugly, convinced of his genius. He seems to have a knack for self-endangerment. Milo...
Yeah?
You're a little shit. He beams proudly. Chuckling, I signal for him to keep moving back to the village. It wouldn't happen yet, and there'd be rules. His face lights up.
Sure, I love rules. Rules are great.
Shh. Then I'll think about it. I let him buzz excitedly at my side while we walk back, wondering if telling him all this might have been a mistake. As we stroll back into the Draconi settlement, I point towards the direction of the school. You better get back to class. No more running off.
If I become a Black Runner, would I meet the blind one?
The who?
The blind one. Is he actually real? The other kids think he's just a legend.
Never heard of him. Come on, back to class.
Oh, so he isn't real? He's supposed to be a Black Runner. He spent so long in the Black Zones he can never leave. To stop himself going insane, he scooped his own eyes out with his bare hands and ate them.
Yeah, he sounds totally sane. Will he go back to school already?
Now he wanders the Black Zone like a ghost, killing demons and eating their skin. Do demons even have skin?
Not really.
Do they have eyes?
No. Actually, yes? Maybe. I don't know.
Do they have tits?
Why would demons need tits?
Demon milk, duh. Hey, what does demon milk taste like?
Milo, fuck off and go to school.
You can't just swear at children, Alex.
Get fucked, dickhead.
You'll check in on me, right?
Look, remember when I said Logan and I have stuff we need to handle first? I meant it. If I can train you, I will, but I don't know when it'll be. Until then, you behave.
I will. Promise. No more zone baiting. I'll stay in class.
Good. All right, go on. See you later, Milo.
Laters.
The boy legs it towards the school, narrowly avoiding bowling over a patrolling warden on the way.
Of all the kids to adopt, did you have to pick the swearing one that shits in the woods?
I was only trying to give him something to strive for in his life. He seems pretty lost.
Well, now he seems pretty set on you being his mentor. Are you okay with that?
Once we find the other humans, who knows? This is our life now. Might as well play the part. There's a pause.
Hey, Alex. When you say find the other humans, do you mean find out what happened to them, or...
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, Logan might be right. It's been centuries. Things get lost. And the answers could be gone forever. We might have to accept.
No. Sorry, I just know. This isn't it. There's more to this place. There's another pause.
Alex, they're gone. I know it's a lot to take in. Being the last, it must...
I'll find them. Just trust me. They're out there somewhere.
All right, Alex. I do trust you.
Thanks. Where do we go now? Logan is still teaching.
How about we go visit Aeon? It's about time we talked to him about this algorithm.
Plunging my hands into my pockets for warmth, I start meandering towards the wise old mole's hut. On the way, I'm distracted by an unusual commotion. It sounds like something has riled the villagers up. Some kind of angry mob is forming.
It's coming from near the trading square.
Alert, I detour across to locate the source of the commotion. A crowd is moving through the streets, clashing verbally with the other tribeswomen. I count a dozen warrioresses in near-identical metal armor. They seem to be searching for something.
Alex, careful. Their armor is iron, and the tribesmen don't have smiths who can forge anything like it.
They're not Draconi. A figure steps through the crowd determinedly. He's the only one dressed differently. The Draconi wardens flinch nervously at the sight of him. He scans the square, head craning over them all. He spots me from across the crowd. There. Eyes locked with mine, the tiger carefully tugs a small axe from his belt and raises it above his head. Whoa! Whoa! The axe slams into a wooden wall behind me with a thud, embedding itself into that. If Bite hadn't moved me in the last second, it would have split my skull in half. I whirl about and stare at my would-be murderer with horrified stupor. The saber-tooth stares back, gaze boiling with stoic venom. Before I can comprehend what the hell is going on, he reaches for another axe. Hey! Are you fucking crazy? Taki charges between us, blocking the attacker's path with her spear and snarling furiously. Move! My heart is racing. I don't know what to do. Run? Fight? Hide? I just stand there behind Taki, eyes locked fearfully on my aggressor.
The fuck do you think you're doing, Kaius? Back down.
Taki, move! I've newfound respect for Taki's insane courage. Kaius is as monstrously huge as Loken, perhaps even bigger. His roar makes my skin crawl. Kaius' mob forms up behind him, and Taki's wardens join her side. A circle of shocked Draconi tribesmen form a ring around us, observing the scene. I'm out of my depth here. I know Bite can probably keep me safe, but I stay hidden behind Taki regardless.
Draconian Riptide clans are supposed to be allies, you fucking dumb chode.
Kaius points furiously at me.
Why is he alive? Kill it now.
None of your fucking wax, asshole. Back up or I'll rip your nuts off and stuff them up your ass.
Enough! As Travonia roars above the crowd, a nervous hush sweeps up the square. She's marching between both sides, blocking Kaius' view of me, her eyes burning with fury at him. It's weirdly eerie. I've never heard the village so quiet, yet so riled up. What is the meaning of this, Kaius? The tiger gestures at me with renewed fury, not perturbed by the chief's arrival.
Dravonia, that's not some drooling pet. It's a human. Kill it.
His name is Alex, and he's one of us. Explain yourself. Kaius' face drops in disbelief, as though the world just fell from beneath his feet.
One of... What are you talking about?
He's Loken's acolyte. If you harm him, there will be no peace between us. There's a stunned silence. Kaius, frozen in place, stares between us in rigid disbelief.
He's a Zephyr. Have you lost your mind, sister?
I cop at Travonia. She never mentioned that. She ignores my outraged glare and keeps her focus on her brother. Alex is a Draconi. How dare you presume to decide his fate?
His people wrought the cascade. The negative ones are their fault. The informed are their fault.
Hey, I had nothing to do with the cascade, and neither did my people. I'm just... Dravoni silences me with an urgent gesture. Don't be ridiculous, brother. Alex is just a lost soul. Loken and I take responsibility. Any consequences are...
The consequences will be on all of us. You'll let him blunder around our woods like an imbecile with an open flame? Are you mad?
Kaius backs away and pivots around, bellowing furiously at the sizable crowd that has gathered in the stunned silence.
Are all of you mad?
No one dares speak up. Everyone stands silent, like scolded schoolchildren. The mountains themselves seem to cower.
We've been through hell together, all of us. One wrong step, one curious glance, and the black ocean takes us all.
His voice lowers, though his impassioned speech continues. Taki moves to stop him, and Dravonia angrily gestures her to be still.
Your Black Runner said that. The one that you, all of you, chose. The Black Ocean, Loken called it. And beneath it, what does he call them? Sharks.
The crowd murmurs nervously.
You know what I speak of. The negative ones, those demons, whatever you call them here. Every slip up is a ripple in that ocean. Make no mistake, disturb those waters and they will rise up to meet us.
My heart lurches when he points at me. I shrink, aware of every pair of eyes on me.
This human will wade into their blackstone and disturb every...
Oh, guys, just shut up, man.
Taki steps out, ignoring Travonia's attempt to rein her in.
Are you listening to this malignant shit funnel? Who the fuck plucked your pussy hairs out this morning, Kaius?
Kaius sneers at Taki.
This pussy has a few hairs of common sense still unplucked. You, on the other hand, are deluded, Badger of Carmine.
Taki bares her teeth and hisses at the name he gives her.
Oh, careful of that big scary ocean. You don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about.
She spreads her arms wide in challenge, and he stands his ground.
Alex don't even remember his people. The poor guy just woke up here. He don't know shit, so back down.
Kaius stalls, bewildered.
Say that again.
She's telling the truth, Kaius. Alex has no connection to the Zephyr at all. He never even heard of the negative ones before he woke up.
Is that the truth, human?
I bare my teeth, seething. Yes. I don't know how I got here. I'm not some omen of the apocalypse. I'm harmless.
Harmless. Don't be fooled by his coyness. Tell them what you did to my 3 exiles.
So that's how he found out about me. You're the one that sent them to their deaths. I didn't even... At once, I know I've said something wrong. Dravonia tries to silence me with a desperate snarl, but it's too late.
Hear that, sister? He was in the Black Zone the same day as the frenzy.
Kaius turns back around to address the entire crowd.
2 nights ago, something roused the Black Zones. The negative ones went berserk. I found 9 dead at Riptide borders. Gods know how many others have disappeared.
I'm speechless. 9? Because of what I did? I knew there'd been consequences for my searching, but I thought Milo's near miss had been the extent of it.
Never have the zones behaved like that. Until the morning you let Alex go gallivanting around them. That's not some insane coincidence. It's him. The balance is already tipping because of him.
Alex wasn't responsible for the frenzy. The raving Sabretooth stares at me, his eyes ablaze with distrust.
Do you deny it?
Alex, lie. But just do it.
No. Logan and I were just in there for training. You see, I appreciate your concern, brother, but Alex is one of my people, and you will not interfere with his business. Kaius steps over to his sister, his fury melting into an almost pleading whine as he appeals to her.
Your endearing curiosity will get us all slaughtered. We'll all go the same way as Alira.
It wasn't my decision. Alex is free because Logan deemed it. The Black Runner's right is absolute, and I stand by his judgment.
This is ludicrous. When I was told a living Zephyr had been spotted near your village, I came here to warn you. When I saw him, I assumed you didn't realize what he was. Maybe you mistook him for a rodent.
I scowl.
But you knew! Worse, you've taken him in!
If it were up to me, Alex would have been in chains. I trust Logan. I trust Alex. That's the end of the matter.
You're provoking the Black Zones. After everything we've been through. Did our sister's death mean nothing to you?
Dravonia snarls and steps over to Kaius, meeting him face to face. Her patience is snapped. You weren't the only one who loved her, Kaius. There's a silence. The 2 chieftains stare coldly at one another. Dravonia twists her head around to the crowd, studying the sea of nervous draconic eyes. Go about your business, everyone. This is between my brother and I. Nobody moves. Go. Slowly, person by person, the crowd begins to dissipate. Taki and her wardens remain by my side. Kaius' entourage stay behind him. Between us, the siblings drop their voices to a whisper, too quiet to hear. I sense their fury at one another dissolve into sentiment. Wait, what are they saying? There's a scrambling of static, and their words become clear as day.
You promised me.
I should have told you. I knew this would hurt you. They speak with a tender, familial hush. It's a far cry from the aggression they were leading with moments ago.
How could you do this?
I knew you wouldn't. I never wanted you to know. This is how it is, brother. He's one of us, and I'm going to help him. Kaius inhales, and Dravonia grasps his shoulder reassuringly. I'm surprised by the affection displayed as they lean forwards, touching their foreheads. If you try and harm the human again, you will have lost both your sisters. I will never forgive you. Do you trust me? After a tense pause, Kaius nods soberly.
I trust you with the world, but not the Black Zones.
The 2 of them stand up straight. I flinch when the imposing Sabretooth looks at me, mouth curled in distaste. Do I have your words you won't harm him? I return Kaius' glare, daring him to try lobbing another axe at my face.
Alex, was it?
Yep. I won't harm him. But I need to... The tiger scrunches his face up in anguish. I need to think on this. All of this. I need to see Alira.
Dravonia nods. We'll go together. We'll talk. Taki, see that Kaius' guardians are tended to. Take Alex to Aeon. This has all been a misunderstanding. There will be no more violence.
I stare behind me at the axe embedded in the wall, then afford Dravonia a stunned stare. I'm not sure if I'm relieved or furious.
Let me handle this, Alex. I'll call for you once I've smoothed things over with my brother.
Dravonia leads Kaius away from the crowd, leaving my head reeling. The things he said about me, about my people, gods. As if the clan wasn't wary enough of me already.
Hey,
Taki nudges my arm. I jump, startled.
what you think of Kaius then?
Scowling with annoyance, I point feverishly at the axe still lodged by my head. He certainly leaves a lasting impression. What the hell's going on, Taki? Why'd he try and kill me?
Hey, I know Kaius pretty well. He's a wounded kitty, and you being here is rubbing salt in the wound.
Wounded because of Alira?
Yeah. It was rough. I was there. Alira got informed. It's a bad way to go. Kaius loved his sister more than anything. He thinks his effort caused the cascades, so yeah. That's why he hates you. And thinks you're gonna start it all over again. Don't worry. You ain't a proper Alalian unless Kaius has tried to kill you at least once.
I grimace. A horrible sense of dread has accompanied Kaius' arrival and his message. Is it true? 9 people?
I don't know, Rat. First I heard of it. He's probably making shit up so you look bad. Forget it.
But I did cause the frenzy. I tore the algorithm from the rhinestone dish. Oh gods, this is such a mess.
Hey, chin up. Kaius ain't someone you want as an enemy.
I don't want Kaius as my enemy, but if he's gonna keep throwing axes at my face...
He won't try that again. Just let Dravonia handle him. Come on, I'm taking you to Aeon. Best you lay low till she straightens this out.
Taki whistles at her wardens.
Hey, ladies, find Kaius' lot somewhere to hang out. Somewhere out of sight.
She beckons for me to follow. I do so hurriedly. After Kaius directed the eyes of the whole village onto me, staying out of sight seems wise. Bite, what do we do about this guy?
We're dealing with someone new. We need to learn more about him. Tread lightly. He's the chieftain of the Riptide clan. They're the biggest tribe in Alayla, and best let Dravonia handle him. And if he tries anything else, I'll make sure we dodge anything he throws at us.
Even with Bite's assurances, my head is buzzing from shock. As Taki and I march to Aeon's hut, I just stare at the ground, lost in thought.
Oi, Rat!
My head snaps up.
Pull yourself together, will ya? Know many people have tried to kill me. It happens all the time.
Do you think people will believe him? I swear I didn't cause the frenzy. I didn't mean to.
Who cares? Can you even call yourself a Black Runner if people don't think you tainted Omen of Doom?
None of the others have tried to murder me for it. What's gonna happen next?
Remember what I told you about the unspoken rule of the land?
Yeah. Never meddle in a Black Runner's affairs, but...
Damn right, Rat. So that's what happens next. Your business.
I appreciate Taki trying to dismiss this whole thing, but it isn't working. Kaius is gonna complicate things. I just know it. So, Kaius and Dravonia are siblings? I had no idea.
Ah, that. Yeah, she don't tell a lot of people. They were triplets, see? Alira, Kaius, and Dravonia. When Alira died, Dravonia and Kaius drifted apart, big time. Real nasty falling out. They patched things up now, but hey, Kaius is just being Kaius. Folks talk about him like he's the biggest turd in the river, but he can be pretty reasonable.
Taki points to Aeon's hut.
Go on. Just hide out there for a while, yeah? Give the chief time to talk some sense into the kitty cat.
Could you let Loken know what happened? Maybe don't mention the axe throwing. He'll probably rip Kaius' head off.
Ha! That'll be a sight. Leave it to me, Rat. See you around.
She pats my shoulder with a smile. I return to Force One, and then make my way inside to see Aeon. I think that's pretty good for now. Maybe, let's see, probably 2 episodes until we start going to Black Stone? I don't remember. Oh well, we'll see. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.